It's your girl, Gary. What's good? Y'all be thinking about some random ass shit. I was thinking about emotional unavailability in relationships and why that shit is so dangerous. Like, bro, there's a lot of people, including myself, who have experienced a relationship with somebody who is emotionally unavailable or too damn emotionally available, meaning no balance. Excuse me. But because when you deal with somebody that's emotionally unavailable, that person is in survival mode. They don't have a safe space. They don't feel safe enough to be emotionally vulnerable. And in turn, that could make them do things out of survival. And that's not the type of person you want to be in a relationship with. It's a dangerous game. That person, I was looking at the whole situation with Erica, Mana, and Safari, and it's like, I'm not gonna say that he's not self-centered, he's not narcissistic. I'm not gonna say that because I definitely see those things too. But the underlying issue, I feel, is he's emotionally unavailable because everybody was trying to talk for him, and it's like every situation where it's talking about Erica, he's not expressing himself the way he should, or people think he should be. But it's like, if that's just who he is, he's closed off. Like, that person cannot be vulnerable, and she wanted somebody who was vulnerable. And it's like, that whole situation was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But he clearly was emotionally unavailable from the beginning. And it's like, we cannot raise up people. Like, we just can't. Like, we gotta meet people where they at. And that's something that I'm learning too. Meet somebody where they are. When they show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Don't try to flip the narrative. Don't try to feel like you can fix them. That is who they are. Period. We can only be fake for so long. The real motherfucker gonna show up, period. That's why you gotta take your time and getting to know people. So their true self, their true authentic selves, because we all show up as our representatives in the beginning. But over time, there's a lot of character flaws, a lot of personality traits that you just cannot hide, okay? Or it'll slip out or whatever. Bruh, somebody is gonna be who they are. Nature will always prevail. So that person is egotistical, that person is selfish, that person ain't shit, that person is mean, that person is self-centered, that person is a thief, whatever it is, it's going to show, it's going to reveal itself with time, because that person can only hide for so long. So being with somebody who's emotionally unavailable, bruh, it's a dangerous game, because that person is in turn in survival mode, and they're gonna do what they gotta do to survive, and they don't give a fuck how it affects you. They don't care how it makes you feel. They are focused on their own survival. And unfortunately, you know, us as women, we always want to be the fixers. We always want to help these men. We always want to try to be there for these men, uplift these men. But sometimes it's just, that nigga don't need to be in a relationship, period. Like, he might have been in one with you, but it's like, yo, some niggas date in relationships, but they don't want to be. They are there by default. You know, you just got to really know what's going on. You could really tell how somebody is, you know what I'm saying? And if that person is genuinely ready to be in a relationship that requires communication, that requires vulnerability, if they're not ready for that, bruh, it don't matter. You could have the bombest pussy. That don't mean shit, okay? A nigga is gonna be who they are. So, pay attention, bro. And love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you avoid a lot of that shit. Because you like, you know what? This ain't for me. You love yourself enough to walk away because you know for a fact that this is not in your best interest. And that's what self-love is all about. And I send my love to Erica. She going through a lot of shit. But for her to have been able to feel safe, like she said, she felt like she was safe with a man like Safari speaks volumes, okay? Because Anybody from a mile away could see that nigga is not husband material. Like, he's not. Nicki Minaj dodged the bullet. And I'm not saying he can't change, but there's certain men that are built for certain type of relationships, and he's just not the type of man for that situation. Maybe he's the fun guy, maybe he's the friends with benefits, maybe he's the cool boyfriend, but when it comes down to it, to have like real life shit, marriage, kids, build a foundation, build a house, he's not that nigga. And that doesn't mean he's a bad person. It's just people got to be honest about what is best for them, what they are capable of, what works for them. You know what I'm saying? Some people are forcing themselves to be monogamous when they know that's not in them, and there's nothing wrong with that. But once you be honest, you love yourself, and you work on yourself, and you be honest with what you desire, and you are confident in that, and you can be able to articulate that to somebody else and stand in that, you avoid a lot of problems, because they already know up front what they getting. They already know. But yeah, love yourself, bitch. Love yourself. It will save you every time.